Greetings and salutations, everyone. It's Rob here. I wanted to take a moment and just give a general update about myself and about LAD. I know that there's been some conversation through the Facebook group and some of the people I message and email with for LAD stuff. And just thought I'd give an update and a couple of procedural things as well, just to ask for your help as we're going through. So first and foremost, thank you all for all of the well wishes, the emails, the messages. I know I've been going through a little bit of a rough period for some time now, and it's just been so busy with everything and trying to keep up with my regular job and with LAD as we're growing. And I think it's just kind of, it's really weighed on me a little bit as we've kind of been doing things to kind of take things off my plate. That ramp up sometimes does include more time for myself trying to get some things transitioned and set. So but overall, things are okay. I just have become very reactive in my day to day. So instead of being proactive and like, hey, I got this set of tasks that I need to complete today, it really becomes what is the most on fire thing, and let's take care of that right now. So sometimes confirmations for letters going out do get delayed. Sometimes emails take a little bit to reply. I haven't replied on Facebook for a bunch of things in a bit as I've been trying to catch up. And I think we're slowly getting there. So definitely good things going there. Couple things about LAD, some amazing news. So we are about to, probably today or tomorrow, pass our 30,000th letter or card that we have sent out since we've started. This is an amazing number. And again, we just keep hitting these milestones and growing and growing. And those are 30,000 individual pieces of hope and support that we've been able to send out and help those that are struggling as well. So I can't thank you all enough, because we couldn't hit that number without you all. And we still can't hit even higher numbers without you. We need to keep sending this hope and support. And I just wanted to thank you all for this amazing milestone. Now, I am going to ask for one slight change in how we're sending mail in. So one of the longest or biggest pieces that takes me to complete is the letter process. So picking up from the mailbox, opening, reading the letters, making sure there's nothing harmful in there, and then getting those mailed off to the recipient, and then also updating the portal with the information so that those confirmation emails can go out letting you know that your letter was mailed. So that process takes a bit. I think right now it's between probably about 10 minutes per letter to go through the entire loop. So, you're talking, for myself, that's about 6 letters an hour, and we're sending out sometimes 700 letters in a month. So it's quite a bit of work, which is absolutely fine. But what I'm finding more and more is as we have more and more volunteers, more and more names to go through, more and more claims, it's harder to match up when I open it if the information isn't there for me. So who wrote the letter? Who are you writing to? These are a lot of the time missing from the envelope or from the letter that I can derive. So I need to kind of take the story that's in the letter and try to match it to someone that has that first name. And, if you write to someone named Brittany, we have a lot of those in the database. So it becomes a little tedious to kind of look through each story to match up and say, no, this for sure is this one. And it's a big part. I want to make sure I'm sending it to the right person. So moving forward, I'm going to ask for a huge favor from everyone. If we can kind of get a standardized way that we're sending these in, it'll help me make those matches and could reduce the time per letter many minutes, probably in half for those that sometimes take too long. So the first thing I need is on the envelopes in the return address. So if you look at a standard envelope when we send it out, this is when you're sending it to us. You have our address in the middle, and up here on the upper left-hand side is the return address. So this return address is your information. We don't share this with the recipient. We don't mail your envelope. We don't give them any of that information. We need that, though, in order to make the connection of who you are. So in here on the upper left-hand corner, I need your first and last name, the name that you signed up with on the portal. This will allow me to pull up your account and easily see who you've claimed for those that are claimable. So that's on the front. So that's going to help right off the bat. I'll be able to see who you are, and I know that I can make the match, because sometimes if it's blank, the letter just says it was from Ellen, and I need to then look through, and we have over 5,000 volunteers in our database now. There's many Ellens, and I want to make sure I get that connected to you and we have correct records. So your name, upper left, and that would be perfect. If you don't want to share your address, you don't have to put your street per se on there. You could just put your city, state, or country there. That will also help me, because when you signed up on the for a volunteer account, you did indicate where you live generically, whether it's a state in the United States or what country. And this will help me as well make the determination in case someone has your first and last name. I can make that determination easily. Now the new change, what I'm going to ask that will really help me out is if on the back of the envelope you can include the LAD numbers that you wrote to. So in this case, if you wrote to multiple, you have multiple letters in this envelope, you could put the 3 numbers or however many you have in there on there. This way, when I'm looking through and I take it, I could pull up the record before I even open up the envelope, which then allows me to read their story real quick and then make sure that the letter that's going out is appropriate. So just wanted to take a moment to kind of pass it along. I'm going to kind of type out a generic information about this as well in case you're unable to watch the video. You could kind of see the update, and I'm going to include it on the portal. But your return address, having your name on it, and then the LAD numbers on the back. And that's going to be a huge help. Hopefully that'll bring it down to 5 or 4 minutes per letter, which is going to be huge. They'll save me hours and hours each month as we go through. So I want to thank you. I appreciate this so much. We are moving forward with trying to divvy out more and more of these responsibilities to others to help share the ability to get this stuff done. So you'll see a lot of posts from the Innovation Council about things like the social media committee, being able to get more people to help us writing, and more opportunities as we go through that we identify that others can help. We'll post those as well so that we can make sure that we continue strong. We continue building that awesome foundation that we have and getting as much hope and support out to people that we can as often as we can. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you all immensely. You all are amazing, and we couldn't do this without you. Letters Against Depression is here because of you all, and I thank you all so much for that. So have yourself an amazing day. Hopefully your day is as amazing as you are, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.